Big ass, how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this damn break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right, y'all see the title, okay? Oh boy. Child. Okay, y'all, this is a late night live. I'm sorry to disturb y'all, but honey, I just seen this a little bit ago, and baby, I couldn't wait till the morning. I said, let me get on here and talk to my sis, because we need to talk about this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Child, my eyes. I said, oh Lord, what am I looking at? I said, baby, stop. Okay. Well, y'all remember, a lot of you guys have been very reluctant at times when we go over there to Sky's house. Y'all remember Sky? Y'all remember her? The lady with the 6 children. She lived down there, I believe in South Carolina somewhere. And sis has came on here for quite a few years, basically telling us her struggles of being a single mom with, with a bunch of kiddos. She admires the moms, Strong Mommy Chrissy, Jasmine. I don't know so much Liv, but she definitely has spoke of Strong Mommy Chrissy and Jasmine. But now she's Peach McIntyre protege. Okay. Well, y'all, Sky's pregnant with baby number 7. I said, do Jesus. I said, whoa. Whoa. Oh boy. I said, let me get on over here. Yeah, Candy C, child. I said, what? Not you sneaking, sis. Okay. I said, what? Hold on one day. You said I couldn't sleep. I said, hold on. Child, y'all heard me. Honey. My Lord. Sky's over there, y'all, pregnant with baby number 7. Okay. Yes, it's a little late night. Okay. Jack Moose says, yuck, no. Yuck, yes, Jack. Mm-hmm. And I was just thinking for a moment, the last couple times we reacted to Sky's videos, I was thinking, sis definitely look a little pudgy in the face. I said, but she do got that part-time job at McDonald's. So maybe that McDonald's is creeping up on her. No. Mm-mm. It ain't the McDonald's, y'all. She actually is pregnant. So let me stop talking. Okay, and let me get over here. Oh, child, but she ain't the only one. Uh-huh. There's another one. Woo! But baby, this one right here, I said, oh, wait a minute. Let me get her on the screen, y'all. I said, what is going on? I said, wow. I'm going to let her y'all, okay?
Hey y'all, welcome to a day in the life of a mom of 7. So I end up get up and do my morning routine and making my bed. Yeah, I know it's a lot going on under the bed, so I'm definitely got to get a hold to that. Then I had to get a hold to the laundry because the laundry just will not go down. I have tubs, baskets, and everything everywhere. And I'm literally doing laundry every single day, and the laundry still does not go down. I've been to the laundromat twice, and it still has not even put a dent into laundry, y'all. It is so much laundry. It makes no sense. So then I ended up making the kids breakfast. So I made them some sausage links and also some bacon. I like doing 2 meats because for one, somebody doesn't like something. It's always somebody doesn't like something. So that way they have a choice between both, and the ones who like both, they can get both. I make enough for that. I also end up making some eggs, and then I had got some like French toast sticks, some toaster strudels, stuff like that that we was able to pop into the microwave. And then I ordered me some cups that kind of look like Starbucks cups, and I have been making me some iced coffee and little Starbucks drinks, trying to stay away from Starbucks because y'all know they be taking the money. Then I go to Walmart and they got some Paris Hilton cups for $15, y'all. I was trying to get two of them, but I ended up just getting one. I got the pink one. I'm going back for the purple. Then I seen they bento boxes that I would love to get for the kids for school. Then we ended up at Food Lion, just a little bit grocery shopping.
Okay, don't even say nothing, y'all. Don't even say anything. Hold on. We gonna watch it one more time, okay? Hold on, Sky. Hold on, sis, because the people still got that. Y'all close y'all dang on mouths, okay? Y'all standing around with your mouth wide open. Yes, y'all. She's with child and she got a man helping her make her bed. I'm praying to God that's the daddy, okay? Y'all see that stomach?
Welcome to a day in the life of a mom of seven. So I end up get up and
Well, she got somebody in there to help her make the bed. Hopefully he can purchase sheets and comforters as well too. I said, well, honey, this must be the one, okay? Because she got him all on the camera. Oh, this got to be the one.
do my morning routine and making my bed. Yeah, I know it's a lot going on under the bed, so I'm definitely got to get a hold to that. Then I had to get a hold to the laundry because the laundry just will not go down. I have tubs, baskets, and everything everywhere, and I'm literally doing laundry every single day, and the laundry still does not go down. I've been to the laundromat twice, and it still
Sis, if you got a whole bunch of laundry,
has not.
what is with this little bitty ass bottle of laundry detergent? Girl, you need one of them big old 200 load laundry detergents. One of them big old bottles, them big. What is that? Child, that's for a single person, not a woman with six coming on to the seventh child.
I even put a dent into laundry, y'all. It is so much laundry, it makes no sense. So then I ended up making the kids breakfast. So I made them some sausage links and also some bacon. I like doing two meats because, for one, somebody doesn't like something. It's always somebody doesn't like something. So that way they have a choice between both, and the ones who like both, they can get both. I make enough for that. I also end up making some eggs, and then I had got some like French toast sticks, some toaster strudels, stuff like that we was able to pop into the microwave. And then I ordered me some cups that kind of look like Starbucks cups, and I have been making me some iced coffee and little Starbucks drinks, trying to stay away from Starbucks because y'all know they be taking the money. Then I go to Walmart and they got some Paris Hilton cups for $15, y'all.
Sky, baby, you don't need Paris Hilton cups. You need bottles, bibs, diapers, wipes, the little things they use to clean the bottles out. You need some fluoride water. What the kids drinking now is it Infamil or Similac? Girl, you need several cans of that. Girl, you do not need a Paris Hilton cup. Who is buying Paris Hilton cups?
I was trying to get two of them, but I ended up just getting one. I got the pink one. I'm going back for the purple. Then I seen they bento.
You going back for the purple one? Well, how come the daddy of that baby didn't cash app you another 15 since you was standing in the Walmart and you was so desiring the pink and the purple Paris Hilton, or whoever the hell this person is, cup? Why you didn't call baby daddy and say, hey, cash out me $15 so I can get this Paris Hilton cup? I know we need bottles, diapers, and wipes, but I really want this pink and purple Paris Hilton cup.
Boxes that I would love to get for the kids for school. Then we ended up at Food Lion, just a little bit of grocery shopping.
Oh, Lord have mercy, baby. Mm, mm, mm. Would you say BD and a bum? You know what? Here's my thing. Yeah, in the title, it says, what does it say? Day in the life of a mom of 7. That's what the title says. Day in the life of a mom of 7. Y'all know Sky has 6 kids, but clearly she's pregnant with baby number 7. And in my mind, I was thinking at the very moment when I saw that a little bit ago, I said, wow, Sky. Since I'm just going to assume that financially you more than likely are probably not up on your feet. You know, anytime you got the Section 8, you got the food stamps, you got the I'm gonna just assume WIC, Medicaid. At one point, she was working 3, 4, 5 jobs. She was door dashing at the McDonald's and home care. She had all type of jobs going on. Does that sound like you're in a position to birth yet another baby? When it doesn't sound like you get much help from the father or fathers of the other 6 children. Now, I don't know if the bugs are gone, Lynn, or if they're still there. But what I do know is, baby, there's a child on the way. You said, I wish I had me some Section 8. But one thing's for sure, T. Wilson, I'm just going to assume if you had the Section 8, after, struggling with whatever amount of rent or mortgage or whatever you pay, I'm going to just say rent, because if you got mortgage, you don't need Section 8. But whatever type of rent that you're paying, I'm just going to assume if you got the Section 8, since the last thing you would probably be doing is trying to birth a whole bunch of kids. You would more than likely try to, hustle and get yourself in a position to where you would no longer need the help of the government. It be obsessing over the struggle life for me. It's like, why do y'all want to keep struggling and struggling and struggling? Sky told us around Christmas time she didn't get the kids anything for Christmas because, they don't like to clean up and they don't like to do chores and they don't like to do this and they don't like to do that. She just stood in this video and told us she struggles with laundry. She said she's been to the laundromat. She do loads every day and she still can't tackle the laundry. Well, sis, if you really did take all your clothes, every dirty article in that home to the laundromat at one time, I guarantee you, sis, if you would get it all washed at one time, you will be able to get control of it. You can't take half the clothes and then do the other half at home when you only can wash and dry one load at a time. Yeah, Sky Nisha is pregnant with baby number 7. I said, oh my God. Me personally, if I was in Sky's position, I would be trying to figure out a way where instead of working 7 jobs, I can make the money I would make working 7 different jobs. I can make that in one job. She was talking about moving because at one point the landlord didn't want her to stay and Section 8 was on the fence if they was going to take her certificate or not because all the complaints she's been getting. I think she was telling us she was paying the rent to the courts because the landlord wouldn't take the money or some, I don't know if she's gotten that situation straightened out because she hasn't talked about it on her videos that I have seen. Obviously, I'm not watching every single video. But when I saw the title, Mom of 7, I said, well, maybe that's a typo. Maybe she like Jasmine. Maybe she thought she was hitting 6 and hit 7. But then when I went and looked at the video in the beginning, when she was standing there washing her face, honey, belly just as round as it want to be. I said, ooh. I said, girl, you really trying to be like your protege over there, Peach McIntyre. But here's the thing, sis. I'm just going to assume you don't have the coins that Peach got over there. Child, Peach claims she got the luxury to not pay rent when she don't feel like it. She can just up and move her family all over the state of Florida because when she don't want to pay rent, she'll just move. That baby is coming before 2025. Yeah, that baby will be here sometime this year because she looks pretty big. She looks to be every bit of 6 months. So when Sky was telling us back around tax time she was sick and she wasn't feeling good, that's probably what it was. Now, I don't know if this is the same guy that she was messing around with around tax time. Y'all remember the guy she told us about? She had blasted him on Facebook. The one that threw his stuff out the side window while she went to the garbage. She went to the garbage can to throw the trash out, and he took his clothes and belongings and threw them in a trash bag and threw them out on the side of the house. And when she went to the garbage can, he went out the back door, grabbed his stuff, and broke camp and owed her some money and didn't pay her money. I don't know if this is the same guy. I'm just going to, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I just don't understand why. I don't get the struggle. I don't get wanting to constantly not wanting to do better. You know, I don't get that, because Sky talking about she wants to move. She wants to move out of this apartment. She wants to move out of this apartment. Well, sis, now you made it even harder for you to try to move, because instead of trying to find a place for 6 kids, now you got to try to find a place that can hold you and 7 children. It don't look like him, PJ, because I thought that the guy with the guy that threw his stuff out the side door, I thought he was light skinned and a little slimmer. I wonder if y'all think that's baritone Bay? Y'all remember the Bay that was singing in the shower? Y'all think that's him? Maybe that's baritone Bay. Huh. Child, the fact that we just probably named 3 different ninjas is the problem, okay? You said she keeps raw dogging with random men, baby. A mess, okay? You said she's a cheap date because no regular dates, no requirements, just laying and throwing legs, baby. A mess, okay? You say, is she pregnant by the roach, child? I don't know, y'all. I was a little shocked when I seen that, because again, I remember back late last year, Sky had did a live stream where she was walking home in the dark. It was late. She was walking home, and she basically went live so that her live chat could keep her company as she was walking home. And this was before she got a car, you know. So yeah, she has a car now. I think she said she has 2 vehicles, but I know for sure she has one, because she showed us she got a car right before tax time. I think that was one of the reasons why the kids didn't get Christmas, because she was trying to buy her car. You remember that, Coley? Yeah. So, you know, I mean, just a few months ago, since you were walking home in the middle of the night, I'm just going to assume that your situation hasn't gotten 100% better than then. You know, when she got her taxes, she was balling all at the Dollar Tree and Amazon and Walmart, but we haven't seen those videos since then. We only see those videos once a year. So Sky's youngest child is like 3 or 4 years old, and her oldest child, which is her daughter, is about 16 or 17. So her kids right now range between the ages of 16 or 17 to like 3 or 4. Those are that's where the range of her children. You remember that, Shonda? So I don't know, you guys. Like I said, I just think it was just wild to see that. I'm sorry, I couldn't get excited for her, because again, it just oozes struggle. I mean, Sky won't even be consistent with her YouTube channel, so she can make money off her YouTube channel. She won't even be consistent with that. You know, just a few back, that was last year. Y'all remember when she came on here and was signifying that she needed $33 or 30 something dollars for her water bill? And then she told us earlier this year, her and Bae went on a date at Applebee's, and after they ate the Applebee's, they had to go DoorDash the money back that they had spent on the food. So does that sound like you need to be, pregnant with a baby? Because anytime a man takes you out to eat and then you got to go work the money back, you literally have to physically go work and earn the money that y'all just spent on the food. Baby, that's not sounding like somebody who needs to go and birth yet another child. You said, I know we see the so-called struggle, but now I really wonder if it's really all that or just a poor, pitiful me for us watching YouTube. Wait for it. I'm gonna be honest with you, sis. When I saw Sky in that McDonald's uniform, and that was just a couple months ago, she got her job at McDonald's. And again, nothing wrong with working at McDonald's. I'm pretty sure, 16, 17, 18, years old working there, or if you're in management and, I'm pretty sure managers and district managers make good money at, working for the McDonald's Corporation. But I would just assume with 6 kids, again, I don't know what McDonald's is paying. I take that lie back. This morning, I stopped because I wanted some coffee, and I stopped at a McDonald's on my way to work, and the line was just stupid crazy, child. I was running late anyway, so I said, no, ain't no need of me, being late for a little dollar coffee at McDonald's. But as I was pulling into the McDonald's, I seen a banner out in the front, and it says now hiring up to $14 an hour. And $14 an hour, I mean, even, I guess to a teenager, that's a lot of money. Some teenagers, it probably isn't a lot of money, but 16, 17, that, especially you ain't got any bills, you maybe just got your little cell phone bill, that's okay money. But for somebody with 6 kids, $14 an hour, yeah, baby, that's not money, and especially if you're not getting 40 hours a week, it's not even going to pay your rent. So I don't know, y'all. I mean, obviously, this is Sky's life, and she can definitely do what she wants to do with it because it's her life. But I don't understand constantly wanting to struggle. I don't understand why people don't want to rise above the struggle. Like, you could clearly date a man and be with a man and not necessarily. And here's my thing. Unless this man has married Sky, he has asked for her hand in marriage. Girl, the simple fact that you're going to have a baby for a man and he didn't even think enough to marry you, but he thought enough to put a baby in you. I mean, you could have pulled Ashanti and Nelly and got married while you were still pregnant with the baby. And the fact that she kind of snuck it on her audience that she's pregnant by putting it in the title, but not actually verbally saying it, makes me feel like, in a sort of kind of way, she may be a little, I'm not going to necessarily say embarrassed, but she obviously don't really want to hear the comments of her audience. You said they get $18 an hour in New York. Well, I don't know, sis. I see. Now, it depends on what side of town you're on, because I have seen signs where McDonald's said 15, 14. I haven't seen anything higher than 15. So I'm not really sure. I believe she's in South Carolina. They starting at $21 an hour in California. But it says $21 an hour in California. I mean, is that really money? Because, California is very expensive. So $21 an hour in somewhere like South Carolina. Yeah, that's a little coin there, because, the cost of living is expensive, but it's not as expensive, obviously, than California. TMR, I bet that's why her and her sister was beefing a month or so ago, because they found out she was prego. Could be, Miss Purple. It could be. I don't know. I just, when I saw that, out of all the things I would have expected to see, I didn't expect to see that this girl was pregnant again. And Sky has talked numerous times about struggling as a single mom. And, she got to go find a job. She got to go try to find a job to make this money, and she's always doing stuff to make money. And let's be honest, in 2024, you definitely need several streams of income coming in. But, with her being a mom of 6, I definitely wouldn't have several streams coming in, and they're all physical labor. Now, I'm just going to assume the fact that she's pregnant with the 7th child and the guy that was in the video helping her make the bed, I'm just going to assume that he's coming into that home and he's going to make things just a little bit easier for her. So instead of her working that job at McDonald's, I'm just going to assume if he is the father of this child, he has basically told Sky, hey, go ahead and quit that job because you're carrying my seed. And I'm going to pick up the slack that job at McDonald's was paying you. Like whatever that job at McDonald's was paying you, I'm going to triple that for you because you're carrying my seed. And not only are you carrying my seed, you're the mother of these other 6 children in this home. I'm just going to hope and pray that's the conversation this man has had with her, because if he didn't have that conversation, trust and believe there would not be a conversation of me birthing yet another child after I already have 6 here that I'm just going to say I am barely taking care of. The man that's gotten her pregnant has got to be worse than she is. Sis, I'm just saying, because who's signing up for that? No, really. Who is signing up for that? The fact that she got this man, I'm just going to assume living in her home, because he looked very comfortable. He didn't look like he had just stopped by. He looked like he had literally spent the night, or he spent several nights. He had on a t-shirt, a pair of shorts, and he didn't have on any socks or shoes. And the fact that she said she had all this stuff up under her bed. So any type of man that's going to lay up with you and know that you're not a good housekeeper, I'm just going to assume he probably just as nasty as you. I'm just going to assume that. Because a man that's very tidy is not going to be laying up with a woman that's not. Period. That's not happening. A man that's very clean and neat and tidy is not going to cohabitate with a woman who is not. Okay? And I mean that wholeheartedly. He been spending the night. Yeah, he been spending the night, Jack. All right, y'all. So let's get into the next expecting mother, okay? Now, this is somebody y'all been asking me about, and I haven't really been tuning in, but I decided to go search her name today. And honey, lo and behold, we found Angelic Soul, y'all. So we know that Angelic Soul just had a baby. Was it this year? Was it maybe earlier this year? Yeah, I think it was earlier this year she had a baby. Well, apparently, Angelic Soul is now pregnant with her 9th child. You heard me. She pulling a strong mommy Chrissy over here. And Angelic is not even 30 years old yet. Angelic is pregnant with her 9th child. Let's get into it.
But every place we've been going to, they keep turning us down, turning us down, turning us down, turning us down. Turning us down. So I'm like, you know what? They said that they probably just need me to have a little bit more income and they can just approve me. But no. So I said, how is I'm going to do this? How is I'm going to do this? How is I'm going to be able to make money? He won't let me use his car to get no job.
Okay, so just to give you guys a little backstory, Angelic is married to a guy named Thomas. And apparently her 8th child is Thomas's child. Okay, so she married Thomas, I believe it was last year. Well, she's mad because Thomas won't let her use his vehicle. Now, this is his wife, who they apparently they live together. I believe I've seen somewhere where they said Angelic may have lost her Section 8. Y'all know, was it 2022? I think it was. Angelic ended up losing custody of all 7 of her children. They end up going into relative care. They basically, the state took them, but they didn't necessarily go to foster care, like to strangers. They went to family members. So a couple of the dads took the children, like Hezekiah's dad took him. The twins' dad took them. And then the other little boy. So she had 3 kids by one man, the twins and the other little boy. I can't think of his name. All 3 of them, dad took them. And then I believe her father and his girlfriend took a couple kids. So the kids were kind of spread out, but they were spread out with family members, right? So apparently she has gained custody back of 3 of the kids. I don't know how true that is, but, you know, again, because she's been kind of spotty. I haven't really seen her, but when I searched her name, I found this video. So in this video, she's complaining that Thomas won't let her use the car. And it almost sounded like she was begging her audience for money so she can go put down on a car, because since she's pregnant with her 9th child, she needs to go, go do Instacart so she can gain enough money so she can, I don't know, buy her own car. Now, unless she's going to do Instacart from sun up to sundown 7 days a week, I don't know how she feels like Instacart is going to give her the down payment on a car. I'm just going to assume a down payment on a car she would need at the minimum about anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 minimum, unless she's going to do Instacart for the next, I don't know, because she lives in Michigan, Detroit, I believe. Yeah, Detroit. So unless she's going to, I don't know how popping Instacart is in Detroit, unless she's going to do it, for, I don't know, 90 days straight, no days off, and maybe she could come up with that money. I don't know.
I say, okay, I can use your car and I can Instacart, and then I can have money to have and pay for the car, or, have at least have more income down on paper. But you won't even let me use your car because I just feel like you want me to be down. So when we get into arguments and then I have nothing, I have no car now. I can't even use your car. When we get into an argument, you don't even let me use your car. He do have 2 cars, and he's been spinning me around the fucking block with this other car. He's been spinning me around the block with this other motherfucking car.
Well, see, Angelic, that's what happens when you marry a man and you thought that what he had, it was automatically yours. You got to understand, sis, that was his stuff prior to marrying you. So those are his things. Now, if he was a nice guy and a great husband, he would definitely allow you to drive one. Do you have license? Because if you don't have license, that's probably why he's reluctant to let you drive his car. I don't know if she has license or not, you guys. However, see, this is the problem when you don't have your own. Now, I think at one point she did have some type of vehicle, but I don't know what happened to it.
Spinning me around the block, spinning me around the block, spinning me around the block. Oh, we're going to get this other car. Just let me keep trying. Just let me keep trying. Just let me keep trying. But he did Instacart in that car. And now I'm pregnant again. Nice baby. You should want me to work so I can support my kids. What the fuck? So then when we get into an argument and I'm over here without a fucking vehicle, my daughter got to go to school. My kids got doctor's appointments. I have to make sure they get school clothes, doctor's appointments, and everything. Dentist appointments all caught up together before September come. And it's just
exactly, Miss TLD. He won't let you use neither one of his 2 vehicles, but you allowed this man to impregnate you just several months after you had his first child with him. I mean, sis, what do you expect? How do you get I don't know, how do you get warm and fuzzy for a man that's denying you access to the vehicle so you can go make money? How do you turn around and then let this man lay up in you, husband or not? How does that happen? Was this makeup sex? You guys were arguing, you were making up, and sis, what was it? Because I'm confused.
oh my God, it's just I can't get my tubes tied. It's I want to go make money. I want to work to support my kids, so I don't have to depend on him to do shit. All the places that I called, they was well, we don't need him. You got it. We just need you to have a little bit more income, and you can get this car in your name yourself, because his credit is shit. I said, okay. Let me use your car to do Instacart. Let me use your car to do Instacart so I can make this extra money for at least a month, so they can see a month worth of income, and so I can get the car in my name. Like, what the fuck? Why would you want to stop me from that? Because you don't want your car to be fucked up? You don't want extra miles on your car? But yet we got to use your car to go from the east side to the west side to get my kids every week. Okay? And he talking about something, I don't like the way you talking to me. I didn't marry him for money. I did not marry him for money. I married him for our faith because of our culture. I did not.
You married him because of you, because I believe her culture is Israelite or something like that. You married him because of your faith or because of your culture. Well, honey, why you didn't find a cultured faith man that was nice enough to let you drive his vehicle because you didn't have one? Maybe you should have vetted him a little longer, Angelic, before you jumped on this man's bones and basically wrestled him down to be your damn husband, sis. Because personally, she's another one. She's just like Olivia. In the middle of losing your kids and apparently, from what she states, fighting for your kids, you thought it was a good idea not only to go get pregnant, but then you went and got married, knowing that you got 7 kids on the other side of town that's not living in a home with you. But you thought it was a good idea to go marry this guy and then get pregnant by this guy, while your other 7 kids, the state of Michigan is basically saying where your kids can reside, and you're their mother.
Not marry him for money. I did not marry him for shit that he have. I just, anybody that comes into your life, y'all supposed to build together. I helped him when he was getting $1,000, almost $1,000 fines because he didn't want to, because he had to do shit in his yard. I went out there in the fucking 90-degree weather to get his yard together so he won't have to fucking have no $1,000 fine. And the reason why I'm on here is because I need to vent. I have nobody else to talk to.
Well, I mean, you went outside in the 90-degree heat to clean up his yard so he won't get a fine. Well, the reason why you were available to do that, Angelic, because you don't work. The people been telling you since 2 years ago when your kids got snatched, the people been telling you, go get a job. No, you thought you could sit on Bigo and just make tons and tons of money, and then they end up taking your channel down on Bigo. Angelic, hush.
Nobody else. And I don't want to break down. I just don't.
So let me tell you something about these tears that we're suddenly hearing from Angelic. She's been talking for 5 minutes and a tear ain't fell out of her face, right? Angelic has said in a live a while ago that she can literally cry on cue. She could listen to her cry. It definitely doesn't sound like an authentic tears.
I'm just really, really frustrated, and I'm trying so hard.
Wait, stop. Hold on. Stop the press. Wait a minute. Sis, you were just so yeah, I'm just really tired. Like, how does that happen? Like, girl, most people who are crying hard, it takes them a minute to be able to get their words together, to be able to speak them out their mouth. Sis, you went from so yeah, so I'm really trying to. Oh my God.
Hard to not give up on my faith, not give up on my what I believe in, but it's really making me not even believe in God no more, bro. It's making me not even believe in God. Like, it's making me not have no faith at all. He knows this. He knows how I feel. He knows this. And I'm just...
Girl, where was the tears when your children were basically being tormented in that house that you had them living in before the state came and rid them of the trash ass life that you had those kids living in? Where was the tears for those children? Girl, we don't care nothing about your tears for yourself. Child, we was over there crying for those children, the way they were living and the way they were being treated in that damn house of horrors you had them living in.
I'm just really overwhelmed with everything. I'm really overwhelmed with everything. Like, I literally fought to get my fucking kids back. And all of them not even here. Now the 3 kids that I have are about to go right the fuck back out the door. And then what I'm going to have? Nothing. I won't have shit. And I'm like, God, this is what you wanted, and you see me fighting for all of this. Why do you see me? What is I'm fighting for?
You said, was she as bad as Nika? I'm gonna say this. They have their own category. Okay. One thing I can say about Angelic, when she got her food stamps, she definitely bought food in that house. Okay. Angelic had furniture. She had things, not a whole lot of things, but she did have some things in the house. She wasn't like Nika, but I'm going to be honest with you, sis. I can't really say who's better than the other because, like I said, they both have their own unique category.
I'm fighting for? Why should I believe in you at this point? Like, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. He's talking about you don't get to talk to me like that and think you're going to use my car. I should be able to express myself how the fuck I want to when I feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Period. And the first thing he's going to say is, well, you can go, well, when you at your house, you cannot use my car. Mm-hmm. I'm going to cut off all your services. My phone is in his name. My watch is in his name. My internet is in his name. So you're going to disconnect all our shit, leave us with no car, leave us with nothing. Like, this is what you want to do, but you want me to expect that you love me? How can I expect that you love me? And then I go through your text messages, and I wanted to know how he was in his other relationships. So then I go through his relationships all the way back when he was with his ex, all the way back in 2011. Do you know that this bitch cheated on him? Fucked another nigga and took his car to go fucking do it. The car that we're riding in right the fuck now, he originally got it for her. Okay? But you can't get your wife a motherfucking car? I looked at all his motherfucking messages from the past. This bitch cheated on him, and he cashed at her $500 and begged her to be back with him. I never in my motherfucking life cheated on my husband. I have never let another man...
Girl, hush. You act like you've been with this man 10 years. You've been with him, I don't know, not even 2 years. What difference does it make what he did with a woman back in 2011? Girl, it's 2024 and he treating you very different. You need to question yourself why. It has nothing to do with the ex from 20 years ago. You need to worry about right now, today, and how he's handling you. Obviously, he handled her the way he handled her for their reasons, for whatever or however this woman was to him. You're something different. Yeah, you're his wife, but it sounds like that don't mean anything to him.
Be in my fucking bed. I have never in my motherfucking life did this for him. I never did nothing to him as far as no adultery. We get mad. He say some shit when he get mad. I say some shit when I get mad. That happens.
Child, Thomas put the girl in jail on her birthday last September, y'all. Angelic got mad because she wanted to go to some restaurant. And he basically said that they weren't going. So she got mad and she pulled a machete out on this man. He called the police on her. And police hauled her ass off to jail on her damn birthday.
That happens. I guess what he thought with me being an Israelite woman, he already told me I can't be with no woman because all these women gonna want money. When I first got with him, I did not ask him for shit. I didn't ask him for no money. And that's the reason why he was so quick to fucking marry me, because he already fucking knew that I wasn't gonna ask him for no fucking money. So he wanted to be with a woman that basically is gonna be a wife and don't ask him for shit. He makes $6,000 a month. He got fucking money. And I keep asking him, where are your...
Wait, hold on. Hold on. He makes $6,000 a month, and girl, you can't get you a $2,500 cash car? What? And you pregnant with his baby again? Oh.
money going? Where are your money going? Where are your money going? Yes, true enough, you got debt. Yes, true enough, you got debt. I understand that. But that does not negate the fact. That does not negate the fact that your wife has to continuously ask you for shit that she needs. Tell you something, girl. Who said that? Woo child. Let me tell you something.
Now let's tell you something. Angelic, if you would choose to stop laying on your back and stand on your feet, maybe you wouldn't be in a position to have to beg your husband, who makes $6,000 a month and got 2 cars, to buy you a car, because you would be in a position to go put the money down on your own vehicle. So you married Thomas because you thought Thomas was going to treat you like a princess and he was just going to shower you with gifts and all this. And that man didn't do anything but what he's doing right now. Barely nothing.
I wanted to do that. I wanted to be one of those. I said, you know what? Since he only respond, I looked through his phone. I looked through his old messages last night. So he only been with 2 women. That's confirmed. He did only been with 2 women. That's fine. But the 2 women that he was with, they played the fuck out of him. In the text messages, the long spread of text messages all the way back to 2011, all the 2 women that he's with,
So he's been with 2 women since he's been an adult. Girl, did you tell him how many men you been with? Because quiet as kept, Thomas will make you, I believe it's like her 4th baby daddy. Yeah, this is your 4th baby daddy. Girl, at this point, you need to hush.
was begging them. They were spinning him. Every time he wanted to go out or whatever, they kept spinning him. And every time they spin him, then he come out his pocket more and more and more and more and more. So I'm like, I can't be that person. I can't be that person to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna act like I don't give a fuck, because it seems like only when I don't give a fuck and I don't say nothing, that's when he give a fuck. But as long as I care and I'm crying, he don't care. But as long as if I don't give a fuck, then he care.
Sound like he likes a woman with a little backbone, sis. You over there acting like a weeping willow. Don't move him, just like it's not moving this chat. Okay. Stop acting like a weeping willow. Sound like Thomas, like a man with a little, not a man, excuse me, y'all. Sound like a woman with a little girth about themselves. He don't want no little crybaby. Yeah, like you just said that don't move him. Like Angelic is slow. Like the girl she dumb. She's slow. I'm sorry. She is.
He think I need, look, bro, he is so upset at the fact that when I'm not happy with him and I say, you know what, I'm just gonna go to my house, because I be at his house sometimes and we get into arguments when I be visiting over there. And he be like, I'm about to just go to my house and we can I need some time where we just need some.
Wait, hold on. Girl, slow down. You going too damn fast. Now, wait a minute, girl. Now, hold on. So he got his own house. You got your house. This your husband of less than 2 years, and you going on the 2nd baby with him, and child, y'all cohabitating in 2 different households. in the same city. It's not like y'all long distance relationship. Child, y'all live in the same damn city. Also, when you got custody of 3 of your kids, he didn't want them kids in the house with him. So you had to go back over to your house, your Section 8 house. Oh.
Time apart and all of that. What he said, you can't use my car then. You can't use my car. I'm going to disconnect all your services. I'm going to disconnect your internet. I'm going to disconnect your phone. He's not cheating. All he do is go to work and come home. And that's what he always say. Because I cuss him out. And I cuss him out. I do read him to filth. Yes, the fuck I do. I do. Because I'm not cheating him either. I'm not cheating on him either. So if you're not cheating and I'm not cheating and you're mad because I cut you out because of the shit that you neglect, then you want to get mad and then take your car away?
Oh, baby, honey, a mess. You hear me? A whole entire mess. Angelic, sis, we need you to hush. Girl, no, you didn't say your husband live in his house. You live in your house. You're now pregnant with you and him second child. And he won't let you drive one of his 2 cars and he makes $6,000 a month. Baby, does this even sound logical to anybody? But Angelic was so busy trying to call somebody a husband, but she not living an actual married life. Like, you just got the man last name, girl. You can't even get the man's extra set of car keys. I wouldn't even be on the internet talking about a husband. Girl, a mess. Well, there y'all have it, honey. Not only is Sky pregnant, Angelic is too. I mean, Angelic is married to the man, but it sounds like it ain't much of a marriage over there. But again, this is what Angelic chose. This is what she chose to do. Say she just desperate over there. But that's the thing. So desperate for attention and love from a man, but you got, prior to having this 8th child, girl, you had 7 kids that were begging for your affection and attention. Prior to her losing custody of the 7 kids, baby, she had those twins. It was the light-skinned twin. She kept that light-skinned twin in her hand. The dark-skinned twin, she had a set of twin girls. The dark-skinned twin would either be laying on the couch or laying in the playpen / crib, but that light-skinned twin, honey, she would always have that light-skinned twin in her damn arms. But the rest of those kids were just running all over the house, fighting each other, having, tantrums and outbursts. And Angelic would just sit on the live and just keep talking as if chaos wasn't going on all around her house. You said, Tasha, did you hear that Brett and Rose are separated? Mrs. Cannon, I just seen some of that live today. I wasn't able to watch all of it. We're actually going to come back tomorrow and we're going to talk on that. So apparently, you guys, if you watch the Queen of Kings, apparently Rose came on her channel today. She did a live stream saying that she needs some space. And I guess apparently her and Brett, her husband, are separated. At this point, child, we don't know what's real and what's not. I definitely do feel Rose is very unstable. She claims she needs a break from being a mother and being a wife. You done uprooted this man and those kids from Arizona and then shipped them down to Hawaii. Now, apparently, she wants some space. She needs some time. But you got a 6-month-old baby hanging off your titty. Baby, you know what happens? And Angelic is a prime example of a lot of these women. They get all this attention from these followers and subscribers. Peach McIntyre as well, too. They get all this attention from all these subscribers and whatever. And these people lose their damn minds. To be quite honest with you, I really feel like the majority of these people that come on the internet already have bouts of mental illness, and I think the attention from social media just it just heightens the mental illness situation with a lot of these people. I don't care what nobody says. Rose can get on this internet and sound as articulate as she would like to sound. That lady is definitely a very touched individual. Now, it could be, she could be experiencing some kind of postpartum depression. I'm not really sure. Again, I'm not her doctor. I don't know. But it's just very evident. Sometimes too much attention is not good for you. Because these mommies that we watch, they get all this attention and they lose their damn marbles on this internet. And we watch it. We literally watch these people unravel on the internet. The fact that Rose speaks so highly of her husband and her marriage, but yet in the same breath, now y'all allegedly are separating. You know, at this point, unless Brett is doing something he has no business doing, what's the point of putting this man on an emotional roller coaster? And also, too, I don't know if you guys know, Brett and Rose have a pretty big age difference. I think he's like 7 to 8 years older than Rose. Rose is like 29 or 28, somewhere around there. Brett is in his mid-30s. You said very irresponsible. Yeah, I agree. They're on a power trip. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. I just really feel like this internet, it's not good for everybody, you guys. And especially when you're the type of person that don't know how to use the internet. Like the internet is something that you have to pick up and then you got to put it back down. When you get so caught up in the subscribers and feeding the people the content that they originally came for, you get caught up in that. And then you don't realize that you're losing grasp of reality. Because to be quite honest with you, the internet is not reality. It's not real. Because you can get on this internet and be whoever the hell you want to be. And I think people get caught up in that. And they get to the point where it's just too much for them. I mean, just like, hey, JB, just like Peach McIntyre, how she gets on here with all her antics and stuff like that. Like Peach is what, her mid-30s? I think she's like maybe 35 now. Imagine Peach carrying on like she's doing 10 years from now when she's 45. Yeah, she's not going to be able to do what she does on the internet for the next 10 years. She's not going to be able to do that. She's going to get ran down and ran out way too fast. And that goes for a lot of them. Y'all remember when we was watching Strong Mommy Chrissy, how Strong Mommy Chrissy used to get on here and, you know, she got to the point where she kind of ran out of steam. Eventually, that's what's going to happen. All of them are going to run out of steam because I think once they started getting the following and they started getting real big and those checks started getting a little bigger, I really feel like the greed of the money just kind of took over them. You know, there's many ways. Like, I'm going to give you guys an example. Nitra B. I don't know if you guys watch Nitra B. Nitra B, like, I like the way she does her content. Nitra B does not live on the internet. She'll come on here. She'll talk about a couple things. She'll show you a little day in the life. And then she's off this internet. You might not see another video for a week or two from now. And she has a couple of channels, a couple of different vlog channels. She doesn't overly consume herself with the internet. You know why? Because being a mother, being a wife is more important to her than this internet thing. Like the internet is how she, you know, takes care of her family, but she separates that. She separates business from personal. And we have found over the years of watching these ladies, they don't know how to separate business from personal. I just really feel like when you get to a certain point and your platform gets to a certain size, like especially if you get over 100,000, like at that point, you definitely need somebody to help manage you. Because your management, especially if it's a good management, they will allow you to have or put in place boundaries on how far you should go when it comes to this content thing, because you can definitely burn yourself out with this internet thing. It's easy to do. And then the people watching, they're going to just keep wanting more and more and more and more and more. They don't care anything about you being burnt out, you being tired, you being overworked and wore out. They don't care anything about that. They have no feelings to that. All they want is what you gave them, what you've been giving them. They're just going to keep coming to get it. And then you're going to get to the point where, because again, you got to understand, you are only one person. The internet is billions and billions of people. And when you are washed up and washed out, the internet don't care. Honey, they're going to go on and watch somebody else. It happens all the time. Oh, you said Colton? Yeah, I agree, Sonny. I agree. You know, and another example, Maze Lee. Y'all know I've talked about them. They're another family channel that you don't see a lot of. Like, a lot of times, like if Elena and Joe put up a video today, child, that video was from 6 months ago. They filmed it 6 months ago. Like, their videos are so behind where you really don't know what's going on in their lives. And to be quite honest with you, that's smart. No, you can't, Janae. You cannot let the internet consume you, because when you do consume, it will eat you up. It would literally eat you up. It will take everything up out of you. You have to understand balance with anything you do. You know how when people talk about work-life balance, there's a balance. You have to learn to balance things. And I believe over time, because you got to understand, y'all, these people are not professionals. These are regular, everyday people that just jump on the internet, and a lot of them do things or say things that go viral, and people pay attention to them. But majority of these people, if not all these people, are not professionals. And over time, especially when they start getting like large followings, you know what I'm saying? They still don't take the time to understand that you need to tap into somebody else that can teach you how to manage this thing called social media. I remember Keisha Kaylee. You guys watch Keisha Kaylee, Keisha Anderson. I remember at one time she told us she had a manager. And I said, no, you don't, sis. There's no way. Because if you actually had a manager that help you manage your content, half the things that you do and say on this internet wouldn't even be happening, because your management wouldn't allow you to do that. So we kind of veered off the conversation, but initially this live was just intended to show you guys that these two women that we have watched, Sky's Life and Angelic Soul, are pregnant again. Clearly mothers who are not financially set in life, but have multiple children. And it just amazes me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I had it to do it all over again, I definitely would have did things a little different, you know, because as you grow, you learn and you experience things. And some people learn from their experiences and some people don't. But most times you try to learn from your experiences, be them bad or be it good, you still learn from those experiences. And mistakes that you made, you try not to keep continuously making those mistakes. And I'm not calling their kids mistakes, but what I do believe is, I don't believe in the struggle when you don't have to struggle. Why struggle when you don't have to struggle? And I'm just going to use Sky's Life for an example. Sky's Life, she's struggling over there. Anytime you got to go work at the McDonald's and you got to go to DoorDash and you got to go at this job, you got 3, 4, 5 jobs going on. You still getting the food stamps from the government, and you got your own Section 8. You got all this government assistance coming through the door. Sis, you're more than likely you're maintaining. But if you're still in the need of the government's assistance in that magnitude, sis, you're still struggling. So why bring another child into that situation? Thank you, Ronnie Rivers. I appreciate the $4.99, sis. You do as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sis. You always coming through looking out for me. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys. I know this is a late night live. We're at an hour. I don't want to take too much more of you guys' time, but I pray for these ladies. I mean that honestly. I pray for Sky. I pray for Angelic. I pray for these ladies. I pray that the decisions that they're making, hopefully they can do something with themselves, and put yourself in a position where you shouldn't want to have to need the government to keep helping you, to be where you could be self-sufficient and stand on your own 2 feet. Because I'm pretty sure Section 8 doesn't know that man is living up in that house with Sky. I'm pretty sure they don't know that, right? And the food stamps that she's using, that she gets for those 6 kids, I'm pretty sure the food stamp department don't know there's another male mouth eating on them food stamps. I'm pretty sure they don't know that. And it's the fact that these ladies are so ignorant, and they'll show the internet stuff like this. Like, I'm just a firm believer, like, sis, a lot of what go on in your house, like, just keep it in your house. We don't need to know all that. Oh, thank you so much, conservative spender. I appreciate you. What they're going to do if all the assistance is cut off one day. Well, T. Wilson, I don't think all the assistance will ever be totally cut off, because unfortunately, we're always going to have several classes of people that live in this world. We're going to have poor, we're going to have middle, we're going to have rich. And to be quite honest with you, they're trying to snub out middle class. So there's going to be 2 classes, poor and rich. Okay. So long as you got a class of people that are poor, assistance is going to have to be available, right? But what's going to happen is, what I think will happen over time is they're going to start sanctioning how much assistance that you get and how long you can get it. They're going to start sanctioning which, let me say this, they've already started sanctioning it to a certain extent, but I think they're really gonna, start laying down stricter laws. That's just my opinion. Right, Janae? So, and I'm not trying to offend anyone that's in the sounds of my voice that's getting Section 8 or anything. I'm not trying to, because, sis, like someone in the chat said, hell, if I could get it, I'd get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's going to help you, it's going to help you. But in my mind, if you are blessed, because again, to get programs like Section 8 and public housing, that's a blessing, because everybody can't get it, because there's only so many vouchers or so many public housing communities in your area. So everybody can't get that type of assistance. But if you are a person that is blessed to be able to get a Section 8 voucher, or be, in a public housing apartment, or whatever, what do they have? Houses, public housing apartments, or townhomes, or however they do them now, depending on what city you're in and what state you're in. I would just think it just really depends on your mindset, y'all. Like, if you really want to do better and be more financially free, then you got to build towards that. You don't get that type of assistance and be like, well, shoot, I ain't got to work. I ain't got to do nothing. The government going to pay my rent. They're going to give me a utility voucher. I'm going to get food stamps from the government. So all I need is get some ninja in here, and I can hustle him for a couple of dollars to pay, get some toilet paper and paper towels and whatever little stuff I need. Baby, that's not life. That's called existing. You want to be able to live, okay? You want to be able to live, and live comfortably, if at all possible. And now, I'm not saying people don't live comfortable on Section 8, but I just really feel like once you get into those type of programs, the goal should be to become self-sufficient. The goal should be to become self-sufficient. Because in the event, most people that's probably on Section 8 probably don't save money. And they're in a position where they can save money, but most people, not all, but most people on the Section 8 program, a lot of them are not really working jobs. Maybe they're getting like Social Security or something like that. So it's hard for them to be able to try to save a couple of dollars and put it to the side. And then a lot of people don't know, when you get on Section 8, after you've been on it for a couple of years, there's a program through Section 8 that'll help you obtain a house. You could buy a house. In Section 8, I think they'll pay your rent or a percentage of your rent for, like, I don't know, don't quote me to this. You got to do your research. But I think they'll pay a portion of your rent up to like 2 years, maybe. Maybe it's shorter, maybe it's longer. Again, you have to do your research. If you're on Section 8, talk to your case manager or caseworker or whatever they call them to see if you have that program in your area, you know. And you know, obviously there's steps to that to be able to, you know, get you in a position where you can buy your house. There's steps to that. But I just really feel like you know, those are the things that people should be looking forward to or looking into if they're on these type of programs, you know, to just get yourself in a better position where you can live and not have to worry as much. And not only that, try to go back to school and I'm not necessarily saying college, but maybe go get you some type of trade. Because nowadays, y'all, to have several different trades up under your belt is damn near better than having a damn 4-year college diploma or college degree, a bachelor's degree. To have, you know, several different trades where you're like an esthetician or you're a medical assistant or a dental assistant or you're carpentry or you know, electrician, a plumber, then, you know, because let's be honest, women, we can have those jobs too. We can be plumbers, we can be electricians, you know, we can have those type of trades as well too. And then those trades will carry you wherever you go. You can, you know, wherever you go, obviously they're gonna need a plumber and an electrician no matter where you are in the 50 United States. So again, like I said, they get on this internet and they live on this internet and they show us bits and pieces of their lives, and you know, and it just really doesn't seem that great and glam. Not saying that everybody's life is gonna be glam, because it's not, you know, but I just really feel like Sky being pregnant with yet another baby, I don't know. I just really feel like that wasn't a smart idea, you know, especially with her youngest is not even in school yet. The little boy is not, I think he's either 3 or 4 years old. He's not even in school yet. He said, I taught my kids that because if one thing doesn't work out, you have something else to fall on. Exactly, the conservative spender. I mean, that's the type of world we live in today's age. Like, that's just the world we live in. The pretty Nikki, Kim, are you right? These women should be elevating themselves and making better life choices. It's like they're stuck in a cycle of dysfunction, like it's an addiction. Yeah, it's true. And you know what? And it's not just them. I think we're all a work in progress, right? Hey, Joanna, we're all a work in progress. We all have things that we can work on and we can improve in our lives, right? And I think a lot of times when we watch certain people on the internet, it just gives us the inspiration to think, yeah, I don't want to live like that. Like I ain't over here living high on the hog, but I ain't down in the dumps either, you know? And I think a lot of times we watch these ladies and we just kind of shake our heads, and whatever we got going on in our lives that's not so perfect, I think watching these ladies at times will make people like, you know what, let me get my ish together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all. Good luck to Sky. You know, whatever is going on over there, hopefully she's ready for it. I'll just say that. Hopefully she's ready for it. I mean, she's in the video saying that she wanted a purple and pink Paris Hilton cup and couldn't even buy both of them at the same time. So if you can't go spend $30 on some tumblers, since that's kind of, you know, you could spend 15 on a tumbler, but you couldn't spend 30. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not spending $30 on 2 sip cups. I'm just not gonna do that, especially when I got a baby on the way in my belly. I would take that $30 and probably got another case of diapers. See, that's what I'm saying. You're not even thinking smart. You sitting up in here looking at pink and purple tumbler cups when you need to be stacking up on cases of diapers. Because again, going to have a baby, you know, there's a possibility there could be some complications in having that baby. You might be in a position where you can't go back to work and you got to stay home. And here's the gag. Every job that Sky has, more than likely, she doesn't have any medical on those jobs. She doesn't have like short-term disability or long-term disability on those jobs. So she's basically going to be off work with no pay. Because McDonald's, unless she's full-time and they offer her medical benefits, and I'm just going to assume she's not full-time at McDonald's. And if she is full-time, she more than likely is not getting their benefits because she gets Medicaid. So you're going to have to obviously you're gonna have to be off work while you deliver your baby, right? So what's the backup plan? Hopefully, when she got that not social security check, tax check. Sorry, you guys. Hopefully, when she got that tax check, she put a little money up to kind of help her out. But that's probably highly unlikely that she did that. So I don't know. Y'all. But those are just my thoughts. Let me get y'all on up off of here because we already been on here 1:15. Thank you, Katie Blue. I appreciate you. You said, Lord, not roaches in the diapers, baby. I don't know. The last couple videos I've seen of hers, I haven't seen any roaches. So maybe Sky, because it's been several months since they've been over there exterminating her home. So maybe she's gotten those roaches, controllable. Prayfully she has, especially bringing that new baby up in there, baby. Oh boy, fix it, Jesus. All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. We'll be back tomorrow. Okay, we'll talk about Rose. We'll go over there to the Queen of Kings, and we'll definitely take a look at that channel. We're gonna go live early tomorrow, y'all. Probably around lunchtime. All right. Oh, thank you, Five. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you so much for the $1.99. I appreciate you, sis. All right, y'all. That's my time. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. TMR is definitely gonna see you in the next one, honey. Thank you, Five. All right. So, what you love. Bye, y'all.